What's going on, everybody? Feeling better, DjGoHam here. Welcome back to the channel. It's Farms News, baby. #FarmsNews.com. Today we got 69 mods on the testing list. MrSealyp's got his channel back, and we got 12 modders to talk about, including some big maps heading our way and an update to one of my favorite mods. Let's check it out. Starting off today with the mods and testing. We got 69 mods on the list today. Nice. 52 are in stage 1 or PC testing and 17 in stage 2, aka console testing. Some notable mods in PC testing include Manual Attach, Massey Ferguson 4200 series, and the TLX 1982 Special Pickup Truck. Also in PC testing, we have the Ultimate Mower and Baling Pack, VW Meteor, Lizard Superior In-Dump Trailer Pack, and Universal Trailers. Rounding out PC testing, we got the New Holland T8 US and EU, Open Garage, and Wheelbarrow. And some notable maps in PC testing include East Vineland, New Jersey, and Split Mountain Ranch. Jumping down to console mods and testing, we have some notable ones like the Lizard TO57, the DJW 1800 Bell Autoload, and Pioneer Seeds. Also in testing, we have the Agco Vario 1000 US Series, Kloss Axion 800-870 Special Edition, and the Dutch Shed Pack. And your notable maps in console testing today include New Minibrun and Nova Estancia, and as well as New Giants Island. With all that being said, we still have 189 mods sitting waiting to be tested, and the current average waiting time of newly submitted mods is about 3 work days. We've got some great news to start off the day. MrSealyp has officially regained access to his YouTube channel after the hack late last week. He has had some things change on the back end, but it is all back by the looks of it. I know he's happy, as we all are for him. If you had unsubscribed for whatever reason after the hack, make sure that you go back and drop him a follow. This man is the reason that I'm doing what I am today, and I would be nothing without this man. Drop by, give him some love, link below. Just a quick heads up, videos will be about an hour later than normal for the next 2 weeks, as the time has changed for some of us in the world, but not for Germany or the EU yet. And since my videos revolve around Giant Software, release schedule, and timing, well, I'm still going to be on their schedule until their time changes back. However, I am feeling 100% now and feeling great. So we're back, baby. Let's go. Jumping over to modern news. South Sask Modding and BC Bueller Farms are currently working on an update to Edgewater, Saskatchewan. They have read and seen the issues that people have found around the community, and they're currently fixing them all up. They'll also be working on the terrain and adding more ground types in the painting menu. This update should not require a new game save either, which is the best news of all. Keep a lookout for more information on this update once we've got it. Black Sheep Modding have shared more screenshots and information on their upcoming The Valley the Old Farm map, where we get to see the new shop area, complete with John Deere equipment and some new branding on the side too. The shop also appears to be enterable, so we should be able to go inside for roleplay scenarios and things like that. This map is perfect for just about any playstyle, and it's one of my favorite maps of all time, so expect to see me talking about this map a lot as we get closer to its release. Oxygen David has shared an updated PDA of Court Farms map with the road system finished. The main road drives through the map, looks to travel from the top left-hand corner down to the bottom right, with a few other roads in between. Oxy has always done a really nice job of making real-life locations come to life in Farm Sim, something that's not very easy to do, and he's done it again here. For a closer look, check out Oxy, linked in the description. Here's another cool one. FS Landscaping has dropped another updated video on his next map, Chipping Norton, aka Jeremy Clarkson's farm. Since the last video that we talked about last week, he's added 5 more sheds to the farm. He will not be adding Jeremy's house though, as it doesn't appear in the series, but there will be space for it, so you guys can add one if you'd like to. There's definitely going to be plenty of room to store your equipment too, with lots of animated doors to interact with and sheds. I cannot wait to see more progress on this map. It's also really cool to see this work so soon. This is just the beginning. Keeping it going with map news, Mappers Paradise had their Monette Farms map release on Friday, but for PC only. They have said that once they get into all the bugs and get those fixed and get version 2 prepped and popped out, they will be submitting it for testing for cross-play compatibility. So if you've been waiting all weekend to play Monette Farms on console, it will be a little bit longer, but it is happening. A few maps that are back with Giants waiting testing this week are Taylor Farms, Michigan Farms, Frankenmuth, and Prairie Farm, along with the Michigan Shed Pack that everybody's looking forward to. The changes aren't massive, but they're worth mentioning today. All 3 maps are going to be getting the following update: added tree light feature from Frankenmuth 4X, the American Proud. We've also got a workshop shed repair trigger that has now got a painting option added. All multiple materials sharing the same node have been removed or fixed per Giant's request, and sheds have been gone through to fix collisions and snow mask issues. A new save game is not required for these. In addition, Prairie Farms will be getting an additional change: fix the water plants in winter when it snows was missing the shader. And Michigan will be getting remove light pole by road entrance of the train silo. Prairie Farm 4X doesn't look to be getting an update anytime soon, as it looks like it's going to be a lot of work to make that happen, but the map still plays fine. We showed this off on the live stream on Saturday. It was a lot of fun. And Frankenmuth 4X did get a similar update to the other maps, and that's already out. Again, no new save game required. PC players can update that right now via the pinned link on Taylor's Facebook. Of course, link below. 82 Studio wasn't able to live stream over the weekend, but on Friday he was still able to announce officially what the excavator, the wrecker will be called: the TLX Service Pack. This will extend the compatibility of the wrecker, flatbed, and service attachment to other mods that he has, including the Phoenix, of course. You guys can check out that live stream linked below beside TLX Service Pack. And you know I had to give him a shot at the TL Excavator. Come on, you know I love you, David. EY Modding just can't sit still and has already started working on his next mod, the John Deere 4320. This is going to go alongside his 4020 series that dropped last week, but it's going to be a new mod. He has started releasing more and more video updates rather than text updates recently. Those are on videos on his YouTube channel, so check that out for the latest, but don't worry, we'll still be checking them out here too. Agritono started on the final pieces of his John Deere HD50F flexing grain head with a few more tweaks and says it should be ready to go. Having flexible headers like this makes hilly and uneven terrain a breeze to harvest, and especially an HD50 version, that's going to be massive. And for those of you curious about the F350, it did fail testing again last week. However, they have fixed it up, and as of Friday night, it was sent back off. Now, it's just a waiting game again. And if you haven't seen it already, check out my first look video on the truck that I released last week. Hey, speaking of John Deere headers, JHHD Modding has dropped some more fact sheets for his 8, 12, and 16 row corn reel extensions for the corresponding headers. First is the 8 row, costing you $8,122. It's got a working speed of 5 miles an hour, so it's 1 mile an hour slower than the header, and it will either attach to the front or work as a customization option, but I can't figure out which one that is yet. Of course, we get to see the 12 row. It's going to cost you around 10 G's with the same working speed, and the 16 row, which will be my go-to. This will cost you $11,685 and has similar specs to the others. According to JHHD Modding, these will be on our virtual farms soon. Next up, Hispano Modding shows off the first flat rack container modeled. What you guys see right here is the 40-foot version, but says we're getting the other 11 versions as well, just like the grain containers and liquid containers. Well, I know we're getting 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, which we see here, and 45, but I guess that means we're getting the high versions too. Cool, that makes 12. And lastly, Yoast Modding will be updating one of my favorite PC-only mods, Extended Straw Crops, to version 1.001. This version will no longer override special swaths that have been added to maps, like Stone Valley, for example, with the soybean straw, and other new maps like Poor Boy Modding and all of the extra straw that he has added. I also originally thought that this was a mod conflict with Edgewater, as it was with the pre-release, but it turns out with the version that's out now, everything works perfectly fine. My bad. So feel free to download this mod right now and use it as much as you want on Edgewater. It works perfectly fine with it. I love it, and I think it's a great way to get some extra cash and some extra straw. One of my favorite mods ever. And I love that time has changed for some people in the world, but not for others, and that confuses 4B for some reason. Does time really even exist? I don't know, but what I do know is that just like every episode of Farm Sim News, links to everything that we talked about today can be found in the description, and you can check out this entire video in the form of a news article on farmsimnews.com thanks to Yoast Modding. Remember, there are no release dates for mods, so no one knows when any mod's going to be released, and if I didn't talk about something that you want to know about, that just simply means that there's no new information on that topic at the time of recording today's video. So make sure you stay tuned to the channel for updated information on everything that you need to know about going on in the world of Farming Simulator. Well guys, that's it for today. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it, get subscribed if you're new, and join the DjGoHam fam. Make sure those notification bells are on as well. That way you never miss daily Farming Simulator videos here on the channel. What's up? Hope you have a great day. We'll see you later. Peace. right, starting off the week great. Not only am I 1 hour late, I am 2 hours late today. Oops.